Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I am interning at a 4-year-old preschool classroom at Hawthorne Elementary. For gender, looking at the graph, there were more male characters and male main characters than female. Alexander, Who's Not Going to Move, is an example of a book that has a male main character, and Ladybug Girl at the Beach is an example that has a female main character. Out of all the books in my classroom, the large majority of them included non-human characters that had talking animals in them. These books are some of the few examples that include talking animals that I found. For race and ethnicity, the majority of characters and main characters in the books were white. Asian/Asian American and Latinx had the next highest amount of characters. These 3 books at the bottom show an example of a Latinx, white, and Asian main character. For language, I found it interesting that there were only 5 books total that included another language besides English. 2 had characters that were multilingual, and 3 that were written in a different language. My classroom does have a lot of Spanish speakers, so this section would be the perfect time to have books that create a mirror for them. 5 books is a good start, but there needs to be more so students can see more of their language in literature. I found some informational/nonfiction books in my classroom library. Some had information about vehicles such as trains and other elements like water. The book I found most interesting was Children Just Like Me, where there are pages filled with many different children from around the world. An example of the page spread is in the top right corner. These spreads talk about where the child is from, their families, and culture. This book is a great opportunity to show a window in the classroom. When children read this book, they are learning about other children their age and how they do things differently across the world. They are being exposed to many different ideas of how people live. The majority of books took place in the United States. Books that had more of a diverse language aspect in them took place in South America. One book that stood out in this section is called Houses, and in this book it shows how different houses around the world look. There are sections that did not get any tally marks, and these are some of them. This shows me that there is an opportunity to have a window in the classroom with books talking about these subjects. Having books that talk about these topics, even if they might not be relevant in the classroom with the student demographics, it is so important that children learn to gain an understanding of them. This will help them realize that there is more out there in the world besides just them and what they do. And this is my student demographics page. In the graph, I have the morning class in blue and the afternoon class in yellow. That is the end. Thank you very much for watching.